thank you for tuning in and joining in daily movement meditation practice. Go ahead and get started. You can kneel on your mat with your hips over your heels and your knees together. Just close your eyes and take a moment to tune in to this moment. Feel your breath, feel your body. You can scan your body from the crown of your head on down, noticing any places of tension, noticing any thoughts that rise to the surface. You don't have to go hard in on those thoughts. You can just observe them and take a step back and maybe let them go. Go ahead, relax your jaw, inhale deeply, filling up your belly, ribs, and chest, and then on the exhale, let it out with a flutter of the lips. As we inhale again, let's bring our legs wide, our knees wide, and inhale both arms up. As we exhale, bow into the space between our legs, letting our belly fall and our forehead rest on the earth. You can roll your head from side to side gently, letting that movement move to your hips as well. Breathing, taking stock of what you feel. And then slowly use your hands to walk up and place your hands on the earth behind you. Palms press in as we inhale to push our hips up and drop our head back. And let's lower our hips again and kick our legs out. Inhaling both arms up and exhaling, bowing over our legs. Wherever we land is just fine. No need to force. You can also sway from side to side, from your head to your tail, from crown to sacrum. Gently swaying, checking in. Maybe reach a little further with those fingertips. And I'm going to interlace my palms behind my back and let my head hang heavy as my arms reach for the sky, as if they're being pulled gently. And then let's rise up, come to a simple cross-legged position. Give ourselves a big hug. We can reach for opposite shoulder blades and breathe into that space behind our heart. Breathe into the space behind our shoulder blades and give ourselves a good squeeze. Maybe rock back and forth. Sway in a way that feels good to us. And then find stillness, letting our head float up above our spine. And then we can tuck our chin to our chest, creating space in our cervical spine. And inhales, we bring our elbows up to the sky, reach our arms out in a big Y. Maybe smile, maybe let something go. And then return gently, rolling our shoulders forward. Let our ear drop to our left ear to our left shoulder. We can bring the fingertips to the earth on either side of us. And ever so slowly, let your chin roll towards your chest as you make your way right ear to right shoulder. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. Feel the breath move your body. Let's gently return to center, rolling our head up, making circles with our shoulders again, maybe figure eight one direction and the other. And come to hug yourself again with the opposite arm on top. Really gripping those shoulder blades. Maybe inhale your elbows slightly up in front of you so that you can see them over your nose. And then as you exhale, bow over, tucking chin to chest, rounding the back. Giving yourself some love. One more inhale here. And as we exhale, open up again in a big Y. Gazing up, lifting heart, lifting mind. And return back down, elongating your legs, pushing up, hips and heart. Reach forward as we drop our gaze behind us. Palms and heels press into the earth strong. Inhale here to lengthen from crown to toes. And exhale, gently lower. And from here, let's bring the soles of our feet together and gently rub our feet with our hands. Thanking our feet for supporting the rest of our body as we move throughout our day. And let's grasp our toes with our hands. Inhale deeply to lengthen with our spine as we exhale and bow, melting heart towards our heels. Inhale, you can gently round the spine, and exhale, melt a little deeper, maybe elongating the space between heels and sacrum. Option to plant our palms into the earth, maybe rest our forearms in the earth as well as we melt a little deeper. And breathe as we melt. Letting go of any tensions that arise, breathing into any dark corners that might need some extra love today. Let's inhale, use our hands to support us as we walk up, bringing right heel to the inside of left thigh. Left fingertips reach for left toes. I'm sticking my thumb between my great toe and my first toe of the foot. And I'm going to inhale as I bring my right arm out to the right, plugging my shoulder in and gazing at my right thumb. Inhale as we open, shining heart forward, and exhale. Appreciate the sensations in our body, appreciate the counterposing forces. Inhale as we lengthen through our spine, and exhale, release into the twist. Inhale, see if you can fill up your lungs a little bit more. And exhale, appreciate the gentle staircase of our spine. And shine beams of energy from all your fingertips, all your toes. Inhale to extend yourself in all directions. And exhale, return to center. Bringing left foot to upper right thigh. And kick our right heel out strong. Now we can place our right thumb between our toes and shine that right palm to the sky as we reach out with our left hand, giving a thumbs up to this moment, this experience. Inhale to expand and exhale, reach out in all directions. Gaze over left thumb. Feel the breath move through our body with each inhale and exhale. Seeing if we can relax what is tight and lean into our edge today. Enjoying the sensations of moving our body in new ways. Inhale, shining our heart. And exhale, return to center. And from here, let's come to a tabletop position. And let's begin to make circles on palms and on knees in one direction and another. Feeling the movement in our shoulder sockets and our hip sockets. And then finding stillness for a moment. Let's take a breath. Just feeling strong. And let it go. And let's tuck our toes under, drop our belly, gaze forward. Inhaling, and as we exhale, press the earth away from us as we arch our back, palms and tops of feet, pressing into the earth. And at your own pace, tuck toes, drop belly, gaze forward, and exhale, moving through as we push back slightly, arching back, crown of head reaches to the earth, palms and heels pressing into the earth. Return to a neutral spine. Inhale your right fingertips up to the sky, shining your heart to the right, and as we exhale, threading the needle, bringing right hand palm up over your left side. You can rest your right side of your head into the earth, and see what you can relax. I'm going to bring my left arm over to my right thigh because that feels good today. You're welcome to put it in a place that feels good for you. I'm going to gently lean into my right side to soak up the most benefit from this position. And see what you can relax. See if you can feel your belly massage your thighs as you breathe in. And see if you can melt a little deeper as you exhale. And let's plant our left palm into the earth as we unthread our needle, reaching our right fingertips sky high again. And then windmill our right arm down. And inhale our left arm up, shining our heart to the left. Reaching in all directions. And as we exhale, threading that needle, bringing left hand through to the right side of our body. Resting on right hand or right forearm and left side of face. And inhale as you enjoy the sensations of this position. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead. Option to bring right hand to left thigh, or just around your left side. Inhale as we expand, filling belly, chest and ribs, and exhale, melt a little deeper. Inhale, filling your body with breath, and exhale, release. Letting your breath massage your body from the inside out. One more breath to fill up here. And as we exhale, unwind, planting right palm into the earth, left fingertips. Reach for the sky as our heart shines forward. And return to tabletop position, walking our palms forward and stepping back with our heels. coming into a dynamic plank. We can rock back and forth, forward and backward, feeling the richness of that sensation in the back of our legs, in our toes, in our wrists. Feeling the challenge it brings to our muscles of our core, our upper body. And then let's come to find stability here and rotate to our right side. Option to rest on left foot. I'm going to choose to kick it up and reach my left fingertips to the sky. Oh, just a cat crisis moment averted. And then return to center. Coming into a quick downward dog, so I'm gonna reach my hips high and my heels low. Option to walk it out, pedaling the heels, maybe leaning into one side and the other. And eventually coming to find stillness. Feeling elongation from my sacrum to my crown. Shake my head yes, shake it no. Planting palms and soles into the earth. And inhale to return to a strong plank. And then come on to the left side, reaching right fingertips to the sky. I'm going to kick my right leg up, although you're welcome to rest right foot on the earth. Inhale here, feeling energy shoot out in all directions. And then gently return to earth, pressing back into child's pose. Wide kneed. Filling our body with breath and then releasing it, melting into the earth. Feeling the breath even in our palms and soles. Unclenching whatever we might be clenching as we take deep, nourishing breaths. And maybe you can feel your spine elongate and you want to move your forehead slightly forward on your mat or the ground, wherever you may be. An option to rock your forehead gently from side to side, letting it be massaged by the earth. And inhale to come up, reach up, opening your arms, lifting your heart, lifting your thoughts. Inhale here, and exhale, bring your palms to heart center. And just take easy, effortless breaths. Noticing whatever sensations arise in your body. And let's bring our legs together as we shake out our wrists, loosening them up. All those little joints that do those little actions that can mean so much. And from here, we can play with the wall if you have one, and come to downward facing dog, again planting palms into the earth, tucking toes, reaching hips high. And then bringing your forearms to the earth, experiencing that. An option to walk your legs up the wall a bit and feel supported, feel safe as you feel your relationship to the earth in a new way. And then when you're ready, you can gently walk your legs back down the wall and return to being seated on your hips. And from here, let's come onto our bottom. Inhale, both legs up. Can be one leg, then the other. Option to let go of one leg and the other. And bring your palms together and reach up as if you're grabbing a rope. And then maybe climb that rope. You can make this dynamic, elongating one leg and the other. Inhale and exhale, moving with intention, with strength, with integrity. As you reach forward, pulling your heart and shoulders upward as we kick outward with our legs. Really pulling yourself up here, never compromising your own breath. And if you feel like you're holding your breath or it's hard to breathe, you can always slow it down. And try life in slow motion. And now let us hug our knees into our chest, bring our toes to the ground, and gently lower down, maybe rocking down. You can rock back and forth, feeling that massage on your back. If you are near a wall, you can play with kicking the wall with your feet behind you, over your head. Maybe coming to rest, planting your palms into the earth. And if that's the position you're in, maybe come to support your low back with your hands resting on your elbows and kick your feet up. Inhale. You can wiggle your toes, say hello to them. And then using your hands as brakes, you can roll back down with control and hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a back massage from side to side. Inhale deeply and then flutter your lips with your exhale with a and then I'm going to change my angle. Let's come to bring our right ankle to our left knee. Grab behind left leg. Inhale, pushing legs away from us, and exhale, pulling them towards us. Inhale, feeling the gentle wave of the breath in the body as we pull our legs towards us a little more with each exhale. You can wake up your feet, pointing your toes, keeping your ankles at a 90-degree angle. Maybe tuck your shoulders behind your back. Let your shoulders melt into the earth. Inhale once more, and exhale, pull towards you, and then release. And let's bend our right leg and bring our left ankle to the top of where our right thigh meets our right knee. Grabbing behind that right knee, you can wake up our feet. Inhales, we push our legs away from us, and exhales, we pull them towards us. Inhale and exhale, melt into the pose. Inhale as legs move over hips, and exhale, they move towards our chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, pull our legs towards our heart, and then release. Coming into Shavasana, where we let our legs fall out, tucking the shoulders behind the back, arms rest at a comfortable distance away, palms up. Inhale the biggest breath you've taken all day. Even a little deeper. See if you can make space. And exhale, let the breath wash over you. With a sigh, with a sound. And continue to breathe into every cell in your body. And exhale, release what is no longer serving you. You can gently rock your head from side to side, creating space in your neck, tucking shoulders down the back. Inhale and exhale, melt and soak up the benefits. Relaxing every part of ourselves. And then let's come to wiggle our fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. You can stretch in whatever way feels good, any direction, any limb. Yogi's choice. And then come to rest on your right side for a moment. Using pillow, making a pillow out of your right arm. And feel supported by the earth and nourished by the air as you press into the earth with your left hand. Returning to seated. Coming into an easy, comfortable, natural seat. Checking in with yourself, noticing if you feel different in your body now than when you started this practice. And from here, close your eyes and remember a time that you felt very stressed. Maybe it was recently, maybe it was today. And see if you can recall how that stress made you feel in your body. Maybe it was a tightening, a tension, a discomfort. And see if you can breathe into that feeling and then let it go. And know that our stress is our friend to give us energy when we need it. It's remarkable how effective it is, how efficient, how quickly it acts, although it may not always be appropriate in today's world. And oftentimes, the worst part about stress is that the memory of it can linger for many years after the initial stressful event has taken place. And when we remember those stressful memories, we can thank them too, because they also are working well to protect us, to serve the purpose of avoiding stressful situations in the future. And for many of us, a stressful part of our lives involves the people in our lives. It could be people that we work with that can communicate with us sometimes in a way that triggers the stress cascade within us. And when that happens, it's important to remember what we are working for. There's an expression that I really like that goes, to work is to serve, and to serve is to love. And when we remember that our work is based on love, we can be humbled by how much we depend on each other, humanity as a whole, to survive. None of us could go it alone. And our coworkers are also doing it for love, but sometimes love can be eclipsed by fear, and it might be their own fear of disappointing themselves or disappointing others that causes them to interact in a way that is unpleasant. And we can have compassion in those moments and do our best to remember to breathe, either in the moment of stress or shortly thereafter, or when we remember those stressful moments. And one common way that our body responds to stress is by not breathing deeply. And so it can help us to practice to breathe shallowly. Let's do that. Let's just breathe like 1/3 of what we normally would to fill up our lungs. And then relax, filling that ripple. And then inhale another 1/3. And then top off the breath with the final 1/3. And then let it all out with a sigh. And let's do that again. Breath work. Inhaling 1/3 of our breath and pausing. Inhaling another 1/3 of our breath and pausing. And inhaling the final 1/3, filling up our lungs, and then let it all go. You might notice that these 1/3 breaths can feel like anxiety because we're not breathing deeply, but that's the short-term effect. The long-term effect is that we're breathing more deeply than normal. So let's just take one more collective breath together, giving thanks to our stress for working so hard and so well, and give thanks to other people's stress for serving them as well, and giving thanks to all of humanity for working as a collective. Thank you. Namaste.